Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be installing the Invidia catback exhaust that I unboxed in the last video. So let's get started.
Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a before and after of what this exhaust sounds like. So this is before I install the exhaust. Just this one doesn't have a muffler, but it's still the stock exhaust, stock header, and midpipe. So there you go. Alright, so once you get the car jacked up, there's 3 bolts holding this part to the catalytic converter. So, as you can see, there's one. So as you can see, there's one right there. There's another one here, and there's another one on top of the pipe. What I'm gonna do is spray this with PB Blaster to loosen the bolts, and it should be able to work, and I should be able to get this out. So let's start with that. There's this bolt that this hanger bolts onto. So there's a hanger here and there's a clamp here, and this is a 15mm bolt. Alright guys, so I was able to get this one hanger off from the front because it's a shorter distance. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and also the 3 bolts that are here. I had to take this off with a torch, so I had to go to a shop and get all 3 bolts removed, and they put on just replacement nuts because the other ones were rusted in place. It was actually not that expensive. It was under $100. You can get this done, so it should be easy to get it done if you need it for your car. After I remove it, we're gonna install the exhaust. So as you can see, I was able to remove this mid pipe, which you can see goes all the way back, all the way over here. Now, this spray can is here to hold the catalytic converter up. If this spray can was not here, the catalytic converter would be hanging off the O2 sensor. So it's just a tip for when you guys do this job on your Prelude, you have something to hold that up. As soon as you remove this pipe from the catalytic converter is going to fall and start hanging from the O2 sensor. So be careful with that. Now I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm going to remove the hangers here to reuse them on either side, and then I'm going to install the Invidia midpipe for the car. Now to put this back, I'm going to use these just random lug nuts because they are 18mm, and they actually fit the bolt pattern of the catalytic converter. I think you can use the hardware that Invidia provides, but not the one for the catalytic converter because you probably need an aftermarket one. So I'm just gonna reuse these. So I mocked up the mid pipe. Now, the flange does bolt in place. The studs are a little bit short. This is a bolt-on application, and this is being installed on a fully stock exhaust. So I have not changed anything. The previous owner did not change the catalytic converter. Hopefully there's enough thread to complete this job. The only thing is that you can see that the flange is aligned perfectly there, but these hinges are not aligned for the rubber hangers to support them. So hopefully when I install the rest of the exhaust, all the other hinges aligned, and this will not have to be so out of place. Okay, so I figured out why this thing was not lining up correctly. It does
bolt up to the stock catalytic converter. You do have to align it, that's why I have that spray can there. But the reason why it wasn't aligning was because I had it basically upside down. So this thing is, so the rubber hangers go in the correct place, and it does bolt in, or this one, the rubber hangers attach to the stock location on the aftermarket mid-pipe. The reason why it wasn't doing that before was because, if you remember correctly, this mid-pipe has a sticker on the other side right here, but it's on the other side. It says Invidia, and I thought that would be facing this way. So because I put it upside down, these hangers were further up instead of being further down, and things were not bolting up correctly to the catalytic converter. But once you get that done, everything else should work, and I'm just gonna keep installing the next parts. Okay guys, so another step that you probably might not fully think about before you install the exhaust, there's this hanger right here. Now this hanger goes right here, which gives the muffler more support. Now the muffler has two hangers that I just installed, but this one gives it more support, and it helps it connect to the other pipe right here. So I'm going to put this on the muffler, and then I'm going to put the two bolts, and the install of the exhaust should be done. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.